Pomni!
Oh, hi, Caine.
You're never gonna believe what I just found out!
The exit?
No. Anyway, I just found out they made a figure of you.
What? Me?
That's right. Now off with the video!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Raw Dog Reviews channel. And guys, I have something very big to share with you all. That being this. This is the Just Toys Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus. And no, you're not dreaming. This is a gigantic deluxe action figure, just like the box states. Never in my life did I ever think that they would release a Pomni action figure of this scale. And the reason I'm saying that is because when I open up the window inside, you're going to see just how big this character is. And this kind of shows you an idea of how big Pomni is. But yeah, I am really happy because, thanks to my brother for letting me review this on my channel. We found this at a GameStop. It wasn't even like in a designated area, it was just out and about. And I was completely shocked that this was just sitting there. And we thought that this was like a costume, like a Halloween costume or something because of the size of the box, until we read about it and actually saw the product, and it's an action figure. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the front of this packaging here. So yes, this is enormous. Here's the size of my hand right next to the box. And of course, you get this really awesome packaging. You get Pomni right here in the front, which is a digital render of this figurine. You get the Digital Circus background, the logo, her name, and then it's stating that it's a action figure, of course. The box is so big, I had to move my camera out of the frame, but real quick, here's this side of the box. So you get another digital render of the action figure with her serious face. On the opposite end, you also get another digital render, this time with a scared face that she previews in the show. And then here on the box, or the back of the box I should say, you get some of the branding, like the Digital Circus logo, the Just Toys logo, the Glitch logo, a Caine logo. You also get the Instagram and TikTok tags for the manufacturer, being Just Toys. And really cool, I read up on them, and they have quite a bit of IPs with their company. So they have everything from Hero Academia, Hatsune Miku. I think they obviously just got the license for Digital Circus and a few other things, even Among Us. And it's pretty cool seeing that this is their first, product from the Amazing Digital Circus. So yes, let me share with you all right here. On this side, you do get like this magnetic door or window thing. So when you flip it out, you get the Amazing Digital Circus logo right here. And then there is the massive window I was talking about, featuring the figurine and the other two heads. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get her out of the box, and from there we can get on with the review. So here she is out of the box. And oh my gosh, like I was saying guys, this figure is massive. I'd honestly say she's almost like a foot tall. Like, she is about 12 inches, I believe. But overall, I am really happy to finally review her. And oh my gosh, everything is on point. She looks like she just came out of the world of Digital Circus. And man, they did an excellent job with the look. Everything about her is spot on. And like I usually do, I'll start from top to bottom. Look at the head. It is massive. Look at that. This is like my hand right beside it. And oh my gosh, she looks amazing. You of course can see the amazing, no pun intended, or maybe it is, but the amazing quality and detail they put into her. I love everything about the detail of the face. You get those really beautiful eyes. Of course, you get like these little blush marks, her mouth, her bangs, and the rest of her hair. And then she does have that iconic jester hat of hers. And she does have, like, there's no swivel or ball joint, things like that. It's just like a joint, which I'll show in a bit. But basically you can turn her head all the way around, things like that. And it's really cool. She does not go up and down, but still, that's really neat. Looking at the torso, of course you get the rest of her jester outfit with this really cool, look. You get the mix match red and blue stripes going throughout her outfit. You get these yellow like puffs or little balls right here. She has this yellow collar. Looks really cool. And she does have like a swivel right here in the lower waist. So as you can see, you move around pretty freely, just like that. Looking at the arms do stick out about there. They do go all the way around, as you can see. No butterfly joint, but she does have this ball joint right here at the elbow, so you can get some pretty good movement right there. And she does have a swivel at the wrist and at the hand. The other side as well. Arm sticks out right there. It is able to go all the way around with ease. Again, that very flexible elbow joint and articulation at the wrist and at the hand. Looking at her legs, she is able to go into a complete split, just like that. And then you can readjust her like hip area. She sits down very nicely. Her legs do go pretty far back, about there. And she does have a swivel right here in her thigh. And then looking at the knee joints, they do go back right there, almost into a kneeling position. And then lastly, looking at her shoes, she has these really cool shoes. Again, they're mixed match just like her outfit. She has like these yellow parts of the shoe right here. And then, of course, it has a nice flat surface right here. And there isn't rocker ankle, nothing like that. But you can move it around thanks to the calf part of the figure. And now moving on to the accessories. Like I mentioned before, she doesn't come with just one interchangeable head, but two. She comes with a serious expression for this head, and a worried or confused look for the other. And to change out the head, it's very simple. You want to slowly shimmy off the other head, and as I was saying, it's just a pin right there. Then you can take the other head, slowly shimmy it on like that. You just connect it just like that, and it looks really good. And here's the other head, just for reference. And the last accessory is a figure stand that she does come with. It's in like two different parts, which is this bottom and the top part. You just attach it around her waist, and she does stand really well with it. But like you all saw beforehand, without the stand, she does stand really well. So, either or, just for that extra support, you can add it if you need. So, as an overview of the Pomni figure, I gotta say, hands down, this is one of the coolest figures I reviewed this year. I am left speechless right now because this being the first figure I've reviewed from this Just Toys brand, it's like she came out of the animation, and seeing her in this scale, the amount of detail, articulation, and the accessories are spot on. I'm curious to see where they'll take this license, whether they'll create the rest of the Digital Circus characters like Caine, Jax, Kinger, and all them. It'd be really cool to have them at this scale, and I'm sure a lot of collectors out there are going to want, to get at least Pomni and the rest of the crew. But yeah, other than that, hands down, this is one of the coolest things that I've reviewed so far, like I keep on saying. I am at a loss of words. Like, you have to get this figure if you're as big of a Digital Circus fan as I am. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this really awesome review, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. I occasionally post from time to time on there, so you can go check me out. And with that said, I'll go ahead and leave it here. I'll catch you all on the next one.